Father, what are you praying when you wash your hands?
Hello, my name is Father Tim, and thank you for joining me on another episode of the Wonders of the Mass. If you've been following along, we've just concluded the preparation of the altar and the presentation of the gifts. At this moment, you would see Father bowing profoundly, and he says a quiet prayer which we would never hear him say out loud, which is, "With humble spirit and contrite heart, may we be accepted by you, O Lord, and may our sacrifice in your sight this day be pleasing to you, Lord God." And right before the consecration, he goes to the side of the altar where he does a very simple yet basic action. And this simple and basic action signifies a very deep spiritual meaning. He purifies or washes his hands. He comes to the side of the altar where there are altar servers, and then the altar server will wash his hands, and he'll say quietly underneath his breath, "Wash me, O Lord, from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin." In today's world, we worry a lot about cleanliness, but notice the words that the priest says. It has nothing to do with bodily cleanliness. He says, "Wash me, O Lord, from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin." Hence, this ritual purification reminds the priest of his interior dignity, and how he needs to be pure so that the hands in which will hold the very body and blood of Christ will be pure and consecrated to him only. This washing of his hands is symbolic. It reminds the priest of his own sinfulness and his own need for God's mercy. Just as when we walk through the church doors and bless ourselves with holy water, reminding us of our baptism, so too in this portion of the Mass, the priest reminds himself of how he needs to be pure and holy to offer this one sacrifice to the Father. While this simple gesture of the priest washing his hands feels like it has nothing to do with you who are sitting in the pews, you can unite yourself with the priest's prayer to recall that we all need Christ's purification and also this cleansing of our souls. I invite you next time you're at Mass to say a little prayer so that you can be pure and holy in this one encounter of Christ truly present in the Eucharist. Thank you for joining me on this segment of the Wonders of the Mass. My name is Father Tim, and remember, when you leave the Mass, live the Mass.